Hi guys, so today I'm gonna be doing a bit of a different video. So recently I've been baking a lot. I think I've baked like probably around like 5 things in the past 2 weeks, and I really love baking, so I wanted to do a baking video, but I wanted to put a little twist on it. So my sister moved back a couple months ago, and she's been really busy with doing a full-time job and being a uni student, and I wanted to do a little bit of something to treat her. So I decided I would surprise her with her favorite cake, which is tres leches, which translates into 3 milks, you know, finally getting use of my 4 years of Spanish. And basically this cake is like a sponge cake that is soaked in 3 different types of milk, and I've made it before for her and she really loved it, and she's been asking me to make her more baked goods, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. But before we make this cake, we need to buy the ingredients first, so let's go. Trip to the grocery store, which is honestly really awkward because, as you saw, I did the time lapse before and everyone was kind of just staring at my camera and I felt really uncomfortable. But while we're in the car, I want to do a taste test of this new Magnum ice cream. It's the macadamia and salted caramel, which sounds really great, and I love ice cream, so let's see how it tastes. So this is what the ice cream looks like. I don't really know how to describe this, but yeah. It's good. The ice cream is like yellow, probably because it's salted caramel ice cream. The chocolate's nice. It's milk chocolate. When I get home, I guess we will be starting to bake the cake. Alright, so now I am ready to make this cake, but first of all, I need a little change. So first I have this handy dandy apron because I don't feel like ruining the shirt because I really like it. And also I'm going to tie my hair because I really don't feel like getting pieces of hair in my sister's pieces of cake. And also, as you can hear in the background, I am preheating the oven. It says 350 degrees Fahrenheit, so I'm doing it like around 175, 180 degrees Celsius. And also I'll link the recipe I'm using for the cake below. So before we start, I'm just going to butter the pan. So I'm gonna butter this pan. The recipe says use non-stick spray, but that doesn't really exist here in Indonesia, so I'm just gonna butter this. So I'm not really sure how all these angles are gonna work. I'm just gonna have to tilt you up and down. Yeah, so I'm gonna probably have to crouch, but I'm gonna combine my flour and stuff. I'm actually gonna use a sifter to sift it, even though the recipe doesn't say that. You know, it's a good thing just to sift all your stuff so there's not like large flour clumps.
As you're breathing without knowing how you breathe.
Well, I just told my sister I was baking her something, so this isn't that much of a surprise. But this is where the hard part is, which is separating the whites from the yolks. This seems really simple, but last time I did it, this is where I messed up and I ended up wasting like 8 eggs. But this time I have this little gadget, which my mom bought a while ago. It like keeps in the yolks while separating the white. So let's see if this works. Nope, I'm getting some yolk in there. Yeah, I broke the yolk a bit, so I'm gonna try and scoop that out. It's a good thing I bought more eggs than needed, so if I need to redo this, hopefully I can. So last time I made this recipe, I only used like 4 eggs, but turns out the recipe calls for 5 eggs. Okay, so now I need to add some sugar into this. This is working out so well for me. The recipe just said to mix the egg yolks until they're pale, and this looks pretty pale to me, so I'm just gonna add. Oh my god, the milk is hot because it was right next to the oven. Then I need to add some vanilla extract, but vanilla extract isn't really a thing here, so I'm just gonna add some vanilla crystals. That seems pretty combined. And now I gotta add this mixture into here and mix it, so. it's just to stir it until it's combined, and I'm kind of scared of overmixing. I'm gonna try and scrape down the sides with the spatula and make sure that all the flour is incorporated, which seems like it is. So now we're gonna do the scary part, which is mixing the egg white. So I'm just gonna let all of this mixture drip off of the whisk. So now it's my time to mix it. I'm gonna mix it a bit and then add the sugar in and then mix it until it's stiff peaks. Stiff peaks, you know. I'm just gonna go with it because my hands are tired. So it's basically like tripled in size, and it looks like whipped cream and it's very jiggly. So now we're gonna incorporate this into this. Also, if you're mixing egg whites, make sure to do it with a spatula, because if you do it with a mixer, it's gonna deflate the eggs, and that's really what's giving this cake its volume and soft, fluffy texture. So now I'm going to transfer the batter into the cake pan, which I have already greased. Look at that, it's so nice and bubbly. Let's check if it's cooked or not. Maybe a couple more minutes. Hi, so it's been a long while. I would say about half an hour, 45 minutes since I last saw you guys. And so this cake is now baked and it's pretty much cold. I put it in the fridge. The bottom is still a bit warm. It should be fine. But if you're actually doing this, I'd recommend you to like cool it completely. But I'm kind of on a tight punch right now. So now I'm gonna make the milk mixture. So in this bowl here, I'm not gonna really focus on the ratios that the recipe gave because I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna pour all the milk in here. Now it's just gonna make your cake a little bit more soaky. It's just gonna have more milk than it probably needs. So I'm just gonna pour the entire can of that, pour the entire can of the evaporated milk. I don't have that much whole milk left, so I'm just gonna pour the rest of that in here. The ratio doesn't really matter, honestly, as long as these three milks are there. It's just gonna make it nice and yummy. I'm just gonna use the whisk to mix it to make sure that it's nice and combined, because especially with the sweetened condensed milk. Okay, that it's okay. So now this is nice and mixed. Brownie! Now that the milk is mixed, I'm gonna just use a fork and like poke as many holes as I possibly can on this cake without making it look ugly. And honestly, if it looks ugly, it's fine because we're going to put a frosting on it. So, you know, if it looks a bit ugly at the top, it's okay. I'm basically just like tearing at this cake and try and poke it like to the bottom. That seems like, okay. Totally did not eat that part. But basically, I'm just gonna take this mixture and pour it all over the cake. So I wouldn't recommend to do this all at once, just let it like soak in first. And then I'm just gonna pour more. Oops, you know, over spilled. You're not supposed to drink it, you're lactose intolerant. You see here that the milk is absorbing slowly. You know, it's okay, just like let it chill for a bit and soak more. I'm gonna pour these around the edges. Obviously this looks like a lot of milk, which it really is, and is way more than the recipe said it needed. But you know, it'll soak down. So this cake is all soaked. There's like still a bit of milk seeping out there, but when you put it in the fridge, it'll soak. Alright, so now the cake is in the fridge. You need to let it soak for at least an hour. I think I'm gonna let it go for around 3 because my sister's gonna be home around like 8 or something. I don't really know what time she's gonna come home, but I'm just gonna let that soak for as long as I possibly can. Hey, so it's been a while since I've seen you guys, which you can probably tell by the lighting change because it is now late at night and I have sufficiently let the cake soak up all the milk. So now I want to work on the topping. So first I'm gonna chop up some chocolate into small pieces, and then I'm gonna make the whipped cream crumble. whipped cream. I went to the like baking store and they had this like whipped cream that already has sugar in it, so it's basically already like a frosting. All I gotta do is whip it. So I'm gonna do like 1.5 cups of this. There's not even a half cup of this left, so I'm just gonna use add some heavy whipping cream into this and just do like 1 cup. I might add some more sugar because half of it was just normal cream, so I'm just gonna taste it and see if I need more sugar later. So it's obviously not whipped yet, but I kind of just want to taste how it is so far and see if it needs more sugar or not. It's already really sweet, so I don't think I need to add more sugar. It's pretty whipped. Let's see if it has peaks. I would say it has soft peaks, but not like stiff peaks, which I want. So liquid. So I'm gonna do maybe like a minute or 2 more. So I kind of ran into a problem. The first batch of whipped cream wouldn't whip at all. As you can see in the clip, it got to soft peaks, but then when I tried to get it to stiff peaks, it wouldn't get there and it just became more liquidy. But it's still thicker than normal cream, it just wouldn't whip, and I literally tried to whip it for 10 minutes and it wouldn't whip, and it didn't like curdle or anything, so it's not like I was over mixing it, so I was really confused. So I just put that in the fridge. Then I tried to do another batch of whipped cream and that also wouldn't whip. After like 6 minutes it was still just like thick cream instead of whipped cream. So I put everything in the freezer, so hopefully it'll be colder and whip better because it's also really hot, so that might be the reason why it's not whipping, but I'm not really sure. And I really want this to go out. My sister's coming home soon and this is just a big mess. Well, I attempted to whip the cream again and so I'm really tired and I kind of just don't know what to do anymore. So I'm just gonna pour the cream over the cake, put it in the fridge, and hopefully it just like gets cold or something. I don't really know, but let's see how this works out. So this is the state of the whipped cream. I don't want to tilt it, but it's like still pretty liquidy and it has like this like weird film. So I think I might have mixed it. So that's the cake. I'm just gonna pour this cream over it. So I'm just gonna pour this on top and hopefully it doesn't just soak it. Yeah, that's not enough. But I still have my other batch of failed whipped cream, so you know, this is just gonna be like an ice cream cake. I feel like the cake is soaking up the cream. I'm just gonna put it in the freezer and hopefully it will turn into like ice cream or something. Who's finally home? I have something for you, but you have to close your eyes. Okay. You can open them. What? It looks really sad though because the whipped cream wouldn't whip. Wait, what? You made this today? Yeah, I made it for you. So it's been a while since I filmed this video and I just finished editing it. And I realized I forgot to film an outro, but basically we ate the cake. My sister really liked it and I really liked it. It ended up turning out really yummy, except for the fact that the whipped cream frosting didn't work, but it wasn't that big of a deal. It's in the fridge right now and it kind of just tastes like ice cream. Want to watch more videos like this, more baking videos, more videos where I talk to the camera, because I haven't done a video like this in a really long time. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and all that stuff, and stay tuned because I have a lot of more videos coming up.